That's right, Graham. Well, we know that in South Africa, we continue to experience serious energy constraints. And with the energy landscape dominated by electricity from coal, the country is always looking for an alternative sustainable energy solution. Now, Fransie Streicher is a 17-year-old who's making it his mission to aid in this endeavor. And this is why he is this week's Expresso's Young Achiever.
Hailing from the town of Hermanus, Fransie Streicher is a grade 11 learner who developed a unique fuel cell, showcasing his passion for science and sustainable energy solutions.
Microbial fuel cell is essentially a fuel cell where you feed in fuel, and the fuel you feed in is organic molecules. Now, there's a certain group of bacteria called exoelectrogens who can break down these organic molecules in the absence of oxygen to produce electricity.
One half of Fransie's fuel cell is where the bacteria breaks down the organic material, and from this process there's a release of energy which is converted into electricity. The other section of the fuel cell captures water created from this reaction.
It allows the proton through, the hydrogen reacts with oxygen in this chamber to form water. So that's the other half reaction of microbial fuel cell. Through this way, you get electricity and water.
Fransie won a silver medal at the Eskom Expo for young scientists, and he's been offered 3 university bursaries. His focus now, though, is developing the project to be bigger and better.
This year, we were encouraged to participate at the regionals for Eskom Expo for young scientists. So how I found the project is that I've got an interest in electricity and water security for South Africa, also environmental ways of going about that. So how that ties in with microbial fuel cells is that its main product is electricity, but it also produces water as a byproduct. So in this way, it could be used in wastewater treatment plants to dissolve the organic molecules while also producing electricity at the same time in a cleaner way. So that's how I really got involved in it, and I really want to pioneer this in South Africa specifically, because this project was the start of a full-blown engineering project for next year's Eskom Expo for young scientists.
I first realized Frans had a keen interest in science very early on in his life. He used to experiment with all sorts of things, usually very secretively. And 1 or 2 of his experiments ended up in quite disasterful happenings. I really hope that other youth would be inspired by Fransie's success, and I really look forward to seeing more youth being involved in science and this kind of expos.
This inspiring young scientist will also be traveling to Stockholm, where he'll present his project at the Swedish International Youth Science Seminar.
I'll be meeting the King and Queen of Sweden next year in December in connection with Nobel Week. So I really feel overwhelmed by this whole prize. I'm also very glad because with this I've received recognition which I can now use to influence schools nearby to join the expo as well. The Eskom Expo for Young Scientists has really given me the confidence and ability to take this research further, and I really hope to pass on this torch to other students and inspire them for change.
No matter how old or young you are, anyone can be innovative, and it's inspiring to see learners like Fransie take up the mantle for sustainability.